Attention, Commanders fans. Get ready for a news explosion that's going to rock the district. The capital is buzzing with the latest team gossip, and you won't believe what's happening at camp. First off, hold on to your seats because the new boss is making moves like a chess master. The head coach just dropped a bombshell about one of our starters that's going to shake up the entire defense. Could this be the masterstroke we need to stop being the league's laughingstock? But that's not all, folks. One of our rookies is making waves on the field. This kid came in like a lamb, and now he's roaring like a lion. AMP has transformed him, and the veterans don't even know what hit them. Are we witnessing the rise of a new star in DC? And to top it all off, we've got an exclusive report straight from the trenches of camp. 5 critical observations that are going to leave you speechless. Believe me, what's happening in those training fields is hotter than a DC summer day in August. Don't you dare miss a second of this broadcast. Blink and you'll miss it. So, glue your eyes to the screen, smash that like button like there's no tomorrow, and subscribe right now. Because what's coming is so huge. It's going to make the district tremble. Are you ready for the bombshell I'm about to drop, Commanders fans? Because what's happening at training camp is hotter than a July day in DC. Let me tell you this. Our head coach, Dan Quinn, just confirmed what we've all been suspecting about one of our starters. Look, our secondary was a disaster last season. Dead last in the league. Can you believe that? I can't. But now Quinn is making moves like a chess master, and the pawn turning into a queen is none other than Quan Martin. Now let me ask you, remember how Martin was jumping from position to position last season like he was playing musical chairs? Well, those days are over. Quinn just confirmed that Martin will be our new free safety. And you know what? I think it's the best decision they could make. Why? Let me explain. Martin has the speed of a cheetah and the vision of an eagle. He's exactly what we need in the backfield. Quinn said it clearly. Quan has excellent tackling ability, and I'll add, he also has playmaker instinct. But wait, there's more. Remember Mike Sainristil, our second-round pick? Many thought Martin would be our main nickel, but guess what? Sainristil is taking that spot. Is this a problem? I think not. In fact, it's a blessing in disguise. Now I ask you, do you realize what this means for our defense? We have 2 versatile players who can switch positions like magicians. Quinn said it. Multi-position players have real value. And I agree 100%. Imagine this. Martin covering the entire field from the safety position, while Sainristil confuses rival quarterbacks by moving all over the defensive formation. It's like having 2 wild cards in our defensive deck. But here's the big question. Will this move be enough to lift our secondary out of the league's basement? I think it's a huge step in the right direction. Quinn is building a flexible, unpredictable defense. And that, my friends, is exactly what we need to compete in the NFC East. And now I ask you, loyal Commanders followers, what do you think of this move? Do you believe Martin will shine as free safety? Or do you think we should have kept things as they were? Remember, this is just the beginning. Training camp is just kicking off, and we already have explosive news. I'm telling you, stay tuned, because if Quinn is willing to make this kind of move now, I can't even imagine what's in store when the season starts. Attention, Commanders fans. Are you ready for the truth? Because I'm about to tell you what's going on with Emmanuel Forbes Jr., and I'm not holding back. Look, we all know Forbes was a huge disappointment last year, like a politician making promises and not delivering. But now, I'm telling you things are changing. And you know why? Because Dan Quinn and his team didn't come here to play. They came to win. Forbes showed up to camp with 15 to 18 pounds of muscle. And what does that mean? It means the kid got the message. Last year, he was getting beat down more than a rookie in Congress, but this year, he's ready to fight. Now I ask you, is this enough? Because let me tell you, in this league, muscles aren't enough. You need heart, guts, and above all, skill. And speaking of skill, what are Quinn and Witt doing? They're putting him against Terry McLaurin in every practice. And you know what? That's brilliant. It's like putting a rookie politician up against a Senate veteran. You either learn fast or you get eaten alive. But here's the interesting part. Forbes is responding. Yes, McLaurin has beaten him a couple of times, but you know what? Forbes isn't hiding. He's fighting for every ball like it's the last play of the Super Bowl. Now I ask you, is this the Forbes we expected to see when we drafted him? Because I'm telling you, we're seeing the birth of a new player. Player who's hungry, who wants to prove he deserves that starting spot. But let's not get too excited. The real test comes when the pads go on. Can Forbes keep up this intensity when the hits are real? I think he can, but I need to see it to believe it. And here's the most important part. Washington didn't do much to reinforce the cornerback position. You know what that means? It means they trust Forbes. They're betting everything on this kid. Is it a smart bet? Time will tell. But I'm telling you this, Forbes can't develop under Quinn and Witt's guidance, and there's no hope. These coaches are like the best professors at the most prestigious university. If you can't learn from them, you're not cut out for this. Now, Commanders fans, I ask you, are you ready to give Forbes another chance? Because I see fire in his eyes. I see a player who's ready to give everything on the field. And then let me tell you something else. This is the kind of story that makes football great. A player who had a rough start but refuses to give up. A player fighting for his career, his legacy, the pride of wearing Washington's colors. So here's my prediction, and you can quote me. Emmanuel Forbes Jr. is going to be one of the most improved players this season. He's going to surprise a lot of people, shut up the critics, and show why he was a first-round pick. Do you want to know what's really happening on the field? Let me fill you in. Eiler Biadasz, the center we snagged from the Cowboys, is laying down the law like he owns the Capitol. And you know what? I think this guy is going to be the cornerstone of our offensive line. When was the last time we had a center like this? Exactly. It's been way too long. But wait, there's more. Our linebacker core is making more noise than a Senate debate. Frankie Louvu and rookie Jordan Magee are leaving everyone speechless. And you know why? Because we finally have a group of linebackers that are scary, that command respect. Now I ask you, isn't this what we've been waiting for all these years? And speaking of waiting, what about Jayden Daniels? This kid is stacking good days like votes in an election. His accuracy, his footwork, everything is there. I'm telling you, we're witnessing the birth of something special. Will he be the one to lead us back to glory? I believe so, but time will tell. And Austin Eckler? This guy is running like the field is Pennsylvania Avenue, and he's got an appointment at the White House. Explosive, elusive, making defenders look like statues. I think signing Eckler is going to be seen as one of the best offseason moves. But let me tell you something else. And this is important. Dan Quinn is building a defensive identity that's going to make opponents tremble. Speed, physicality, winning in critical moments. Isn't that what defines a championship team? Now I ask you, loyal Commanders fans, are you ready for this new era? Because I see a hungry team, a team with something to prove. And I'm telling you this, if what we're seeing at camp is a sign of what's to come, get ready for an exciting season. All right, Commanders family, we've covered a lot today, but now I want to hear from you, because you, the true fans, are the heart of this team. First, let's talk about Martin. Do you think he'll shine as free safety, or is this a risky move? I think it could be a game changer, but I want to know what you think. Next, let's move on to Forbes. Does he have what it takes to make the leap this year, or has his time passed? Remember, in football as in life, second chances do exist. Do you think Forbes will seize his? And last but not least, Jayden Daniels. The million-dollar question, starter from day one, or should we give him time to adapt? This debate is just beginning, and I want you to be part of it. Look, folks, we're on the brink of a new era for the Commanders. Every comment, every like, every subscription brings us closer to greatness. So don't stay silent. Drop your comments, share your wild theories about our defense, our offense, whatever. Subscribe to this channel because I promise you what's coming is even more exciting. You'll be the first to know about every move, every strategy, every heartbeat of this team. Together we'll make history. And remember, this isn't just a team, it's a family. Your voice matters, your passion drives us. So like, comment, share, and above all, subscribe. Because every time you do, you make this community stronger. See you in the next video, where I'll bring you more explosive news that will shake the NFL. Until then, keep the Commander spirit alive. And remember, hail to the Redskins.